everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are having an awesome day and happy Halloween. I can't believe Halloween is already here. I feel like October just began. It's definitely bittersweet for me because I love Halloween so much that I hate to see it go every year, but time has to keep on rolling by, doesn't it? Today I wanted to do a little bit of a throwback to my older videos. I love doing this Disney ride makeup tutorial series, so I decided to do this Haunted Mansion holiday inspired makeup look. I definitely thought this would be a nice festive thing to do since it is Halloween today. As I do with this series, before I dive right into the makeup portion of this video, I always like to include some fun facts about the ride before beginning. So let's dive into these fun facts. The Haunted Mansion holiday began in Disneyland in California in 2001. Unfortunately, this Haunted Mansion holiday overlay is only located in Disneyland. It is not in Walt Disney World. However, you could also view this in Tokyo Disneyland, and that one began in 2004. Another fun fact regarding the Tokyo Disneyland, how it's located there, originally the props that were made that are now located in Tokyo Disneyland were made for Walt Disney World. So the intention was it was in Disneyland in California, and they also wanted to put it into Disney Worlds. However, for some reason, Disney World wanted to scrap the idea and didn't want the props, so instead those props were sent to Tokyo Disneyland. If you are interested in viewing the Haunted Mansion holiday overlay, you can see it beginning from late September into early January. The reason why Disney decided to create this overlay was because they had two successful overlays prior to them creating this Haunted Mansion holiday overlay. These two included the Country Bear Christmas Special and It's a Small World holiday. They wanted to put something in the Haunted Mansion, and originally they wanted to do Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. However, they didn't think it fit very well with the theme of New Orleans Square. I definitely agree. I don't think A Christmas Carol quite suits the atmosphere of New Orleans Square. It's a little bit too spooky for A Christmas Carol, even though A Christmas Carol is a little bit spooky with the three different ghosts that visit him. But I feel like The Nightmare Before Christmas was definitely better suited for the theming that is already in New Orleans Square. Another fun fact is each year, Disney creates a spooky, ghoulish-looking gingerbread house that you can see in the Grand Hall dining room part of the Haunted Mansion ride. A couple years ago, they did a really cool one that was with Oogie Boogie. This year, I'm not actually sure what the gingerbread house looks like, so if you guys have visited the Haunted Mansion holiday overlay and know what the gingerbread house looks like, please leave me a comment below, or you can tag me on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook if you took a picture or if you've seen a picture of the gingerbread house and want to share it with me, because I would love to see what crazy creation they came up with this year. I'm sure it's no easy task to create that gingerbread house. Alright, that is all the fun facts that I have for you guys. I hope that those were interesting and fun for you. I did see some other fun facts, however, I thought those were the funnest of the fun facts. Now that I've gone through those, let's start the makeup tutorial portion of this video.
Hello. So to save on time, I've already applied my primer and foundation. For my primer, I use NYX HD Studio Photogenic Primer, and then for my foundation, I use Kat Von D's Lock-It Foundation in Light 42 Neutral, and applied both of those with this Ecotools Knockoff Beauty Blender. To set my foundation, I use this e.l.f. Fluffy Brush, as well as this NYX HD Finishing Powder. Now I'm just setting my foundation, like I said, to make it easier to blend out the contour and highlight I will be applying momentarily. Now that that's all done, you'll notice that I didn't apply anything to my neck, and that's totally fine because I will actually be wearing this really cool collar thing. Yeah. Hopefully you can see this photo okay, but this is my main inspiration for the Haunted Mansion holiday makeup look I will be applying. As you can see, most of the people here are quite blue, so I'm actually going to be taking this Urban Decay Electric palette, and I'll be using the shade Gonzo, and I'll be applying this with an Ecotools Kabuki brush. Again, drawing inspiration from that picture, I want to make my face quite blue, so I'll be using a heavier hand with the shade Gonzo in places where you would contour, and then I'm going to be trying to blend it out in places where you would just naturally have color in your face, and then I'm going to leave places where you would normally highlight blank for now because I'll be going in with a different color later for the highlight portion. Again, taking that Gonzo color and applying it all over my face where you naturally would have color, and then using a heavier hand with Gonzo in places where you would contour. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm not the most articulate sometimes. Here's all of that blue Gonzo color finished. Right now it looks a little bit like I have frostbite, but don't worry, it'll all come together in the end. For my highlight, I'll be going back in with the Urban Decay Electric Palette in the color Revolt and using that color to highlight where you would normally highlight your face. And I'll also be adding it to places where I didn't add any blue, as you can see I'm doing here. So interesting, right? Oh yeah. Looking great, Rachel. Moving on to the eyebrows, I'll be using the shade Chaos in the outer 3/4 of my eyebrow. Once that looks great, I'm going to be going in with the color Gonzo in the inner 1/4 of my eyebrow. I wanted to make a better gradient so it wasn't such a dark blue on my face. So here are my eyebrows complete. And now I'm going in with this Urban Decay dual-ended brush with the tinier end, and I'll be going in with the color Slowburn, and I'll be outlining 4 different lines on my eyes. I'm just doing a very thin line at first just to kind of map out where I want these to lay. So I want these to emulate the Christmas presents that you see throughout the ride. And then now that I like where I put those 4 lines, I'm going to thicken them up with the other end of this brush. Now that I'm happy with those, I'll be going back in with that Urban Decay Electric palette in the color Urban and filling in the gaps between the orange color that we laid down. The reason why I'm using orange and purple eyeshadow for this eye look is because I want this eye to represent the more Halloween part of Nightmare Before Christmas, as well as the more Halloween looking wrapped presents that you see while on the ride. Now I'm just filling in the gaps between the orange and purple eyeshadow to make them stand out more, and I'm using this colorful Winked Foot liner in 05 Bone White. Moving on to my bottom eyelid, so it's not so bare, I'm going back in with Slowburn and Urban and placing that on my bottom eyelid just to make it more balanced. And now I'm going in with this NYX liquid liner and adding a cute little pumpkin underneath. Once I am satisfied with my pumpkin shape, I'll be going back in with the color Slowburn to fill in my pumpkin to add some color. And lastly, to add a little bit more detail to the pumpkin, I'm going back in with that NYX liquid liner. To contrast this Halloween eye, I'm going to be doing a Christmas themed eye, so I'll be using this red color from the Sex Bomb palette, as well as the green color called Freak from the Urban Decay Electric palette. And here you can see I did the same thing, just different colors. Now instead of the pumpkin, I want to do a snowflake. In order to make the snowflake, I'm going to be going back in with that colorful Winked Foot liner in 05 Bone White, and I'm going to be drawing 3 straight lines to make the snowflake pretty easy, not too complicated. Bada boom, bada bing, you got yourself a snowflake. But in order to make mine stand out against the pumpkin, since the pumpkin's much darker, I'm going to be using that NYX liquid liner once again to kind of outline my snowflake and add some more fine details. Once that snowflake is complete, you got yourself a Halloween themed eye and a Christmas themed eye to represent both aspects to the Nightmare Before Christmas. Going in with the colorful Winked liner and little black dress, I'm just laying out the stitch things that you often see on many of the Tim Burton characters in this movie. These stitches in particular were inspired by Sally's stitches that she has on the corners of her mouth. I feel like this area was pretty bare and that's why I decided to add them. Moving back to my eyes, I'm just applying some mascara to my top and bottom lashes. Onto my lips now. I'm using this Lasting Finish by Kate lipstick in the color 111 Kiss of Life. To help me create a more crisp and accurate lip shape, I'm just using this angled lip brush to help me get it looking great. Cool? Awesome. With the angled brush, I'm actually trying to draw my lips in more of Sally's lip shape. So here we are, the makeup look is done! Woohoo! Oh wait, there's one more thing I gotta do. I gotta apply some false lashes, but I'm gonna do it off camera because I'm terrible putting them on, so 1 second. I'm back, and here is everything all put together. I have my wig on, my wig's hair done, as well as my outfit on. I feel like it really helps pull this makeup look together. I'm super happy with how this all turned out. It might be one of my favorite looks I have created in this series. I hope you guys like it too.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed learning how to create this makeup look. Also, I hope you enjoyed hearing some of those fun facts about the ride. If you guys have any ideas for any future Disneyland makeup tutorial series episodes, please let me know in the comments below. If there's a certain ride that you love, that you want to see me feature in this series, I definitely want to bring it back because I think it's so much fun to create some crazy looks based off of some Disney rides. I hope you guys are having an awesome Halloween. Please stay safe, get lots of candy for me. I will be working, so grab some extra candy for me. I like Reese's. And I hope to see you in my next video.